Hey, it's Rion. Check it out. How do you get an ex-girlfriend back? Or really, can you get an ex-girlfriend back? Now, generally the answer is there was probably dysfunction to begin with, so you might be in this kind of war of the worlds where it's a love-hate kind of relationship. You know, people who get married and divorced and remarried, there's kind of some dysfunction that's probably going on there, so you really got to look at your motives. If you really want her back, you probably want something too much, and you're probably trying to fulfill a void within yourself. If she broke up with you, that also says something too. Use that as an opportunity to really improve yourself, let her go, and move on. I would actually move on. If you want any hope of bringing an ex-girlfriend back, you should officially release her emotionally, and even in your chi energy, because your chakras can be holding on to something. Cut those cords, release all of that, let her go. That's the only chance you'll realistically have of her coming back anyways, at least if there's going to be any kind of functional or improved relationship, not just codependency and so forth, if that's been your case. And sometimes you can be blinded by love or your feelings and emotions, and I see this with some of my clients is they're feeling good with their past relationship, or they identified so much of their happiness with that relationship. Ideally, you should be independent yourself. If you want to attract those good feelings, be that yourself, become that, so it doesn't rely on anything outside of yourself to make you feel good, because then that person has power to manipulate or control you. And they can do that, and this goes on both sides for men and women. So if you want to get an ex-girlfriend back, ask yourself why. Is it really to fill a void within yourself, emotionally or sexually? Another one of the dynamics with men is sometimes they kind of stick with one woman because, you know, whether it's settling for less of their standards or not, they didn't really go out there and experience or explore the world and the different opportunities to see what would really resonate with them. So you may want to just be coming back to the one thing that did love you, kind of a thing, or the one person, the one woman, which could be its own limitation. I would encourage you to officially let her go and move on and attract someone with similar qualities that you did like. It's mostly dysfunctional to want someone back like that, because you should be independent on your own. So should you bring your ex back, I've dealt with clients who really have this, and it's mostly small to very large dysfunction of them wanting to have the ex back. Now, if you want to have an ex back, ex-girlfriend, or, you know, previous relationship in a more functional way, like, no, it was a great time, it'd be nice to have her back, then I wouldn't take it too seriously. I would meet new women, let her go and meet new women anyways. There's another dynamic of, can you turn friends with benefit, or actually just a girlfriend, into a friends with benefit? That's really a different discussion. We can maybe do a video on that, covering some stuff there. But so can you get an ex back? Yes, you can. But you got to ask yourself why, because it might just lead to more dysfunction. I've seen this when they do get her back, then it's more games, they're manipulating how each other feels. And you got to look at, is that's what's really going on? Okay, so you can prevent that drama by evolving yourself, attract someone with those higher qualities, that not to balance or fill yourself, but actually become that fulfilled, and then you can attract a very high quality partner yourself. So learn to not be dependent on anyone or any woman for how you feel. You can become fulfilled within as a man, and then you're going to attract nice high quality and have more functional relationships with chemistry instead of manipulation, codependency, and using each other and stuff. Although there are a lot of rock music, alt pop rock music lyrics that have kind of codependent tendencies, from Rihanna to use somebody, Kings of Leon, you know, different lyrics. For your actual relationships, I recommend functional healthiness. All right, you can get an ex back, but ask yourself why. I would evolve yourself and attract something new. Let her go, move on, meet new women.